Prominent Republicans and gun rights advocates helped elicit a White House turnabout this week after bristling about the administration's characterization of Alex Preddy as responsible for his own death because he lawfully possessed a weapon. Preddy was the second person killed this month by a federal officer in Minneapolis. Important voices in Trump's coalition have called for a thorough investigation of Preddy's death, while also criticizing inconsistencies in some Republican Second Amendment stances. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem said Preddy was brandishing a weapon and acted violently towards officers.
I don't know of any peaceful protester that shows up with a gun and ammunition rather than a sign.
But groups like the National Rifle Association have criticized the suggestions individuals cannot attend protest rallies while armed. It could give Republicans problems as Trump heads into a midterm election year. The concern is big enough that the White House press secretary made a point to say he is a staunch gun rights supporter.
The president supports the Second Amendment rights of law-abiding American citizens, absolutely. So while Americans have a constitutional right to bear arms, Americans do not have a constitutional right to impede lawful immigration enforcement operations. And any gun owner knows that when you are carrying a weapon, when you are bearing arms, and you are confronted by law enforcement, you are raising the assumption of risk and the risk of force being used against you, and again, that's unfortunately what took place on Saturday.
Within hours of Preddy's death on Saturday, Border Patrol Chief Greg Bovino suggested Preddy wanted to massacre law enforcement. However, in bystander videos, Preddy is seen with a phone in his hand, but none appear to show him with a visible weapon. No video disclosed thus far has shown him unholstering his concealed weapon, which he had a Minnesota permit to carry.